this is Jana Free with episode 2 of Live Free. So as a little recap, it's been about 2 weeks since my family did the demo at the lake house. And Dixie, she went back up there about 3 days after we finished, and she was checking things out. And unfortunately, one of the caps that had been put on the pipe for the water line at the kitchen sink, I'm probably not saying any of this right. I don't know the correct terminology, but they had capped it off and then the cap came off. So then water came out of the pipe all over the kitchen floor, out of the house. It was on the concrete. So Dixie got it all cleaned up. She is a champ. Dixie don't quit. She just keeps going. And she took care of it. She put her big girl panties on and she took care of it like she does everything in her life. But unfortunately, no one was there to help her, so I do feel bad about that. But she got it all worked out, and then guess what happened? So fast forward 2 weeks, here we are to present time. My mom and my aunt, they went to the lake together so that they could oversee the install of the kitchen counters and cabinets and appliances. And the cabinets got dropped off today, but apparently they can't install it today. I don't know the whole story. But so then Dixie and my mom, they called me and they said, hey, we don't know if we're really going to be able to come up to the lake to renovate this weekend, because if the cabinets aren't there, then we'll have no kitchen, and it just makes everything harder. Also, side note, there's no hot water heater anymore. And so if we can't get that put in before this weekend, then there's no way for anyone to shower in the house. And my RV does have a shower. So that's an option. Everyone could just shower in my RV. But I mean, as you can imagine, for I think it's 14 of us going, that can be tricky to coordinate. So there's opposition in all things. I'm super bummed that we might not get to go this weekend. I've been waiting for this for years. No, but I've been planning this for months, and with everyone's busy lives going on, you can imagine it's hard to coordinate a time when everyone's available to go. And we are all planning to go, and it might get put on the back burner if we can't get the kitchen installed before we go. So I guess it makes for drama and good TV, but that's where we're at right now. Guess where I am? You have one guess.
You gotta do it like a skateboard.
Alright, Dixie worked her magic as well as her worker guys. They got the appliances installed, they got the cabinets installed, and even some makeshift countertops to get us by for the weekend. So we've been cutting contact paper today and installing it in the drawers and cabinets so that we could unpack our kitchen stuff. And then you know how one thing just leads to another? Well, we ended up getting some bathroom work done, and I'll have to show you a before and after video of that. Check out this bathroom. You got an accordion door here, and you've got 2 light bulbs, but only one works. And then check this out. Caution, do not touch mirror. If you are barefoot, you will get shocked. That is not a joke. That is for real. If you're barefoot, or if you are slightly damp from the lake or a shower, you will get electrocuted touching that. Check out how there are tile pieces going from the ceiling to the floor to ceiling. Oh, also, we put a sticky note on the light switch. Please leave the light on, because believe it or not, that one bulb right there, it's kind of finicky. No more sticky note. This is a great sign, right? Because there's a new vanity. Is that what it's called? Or it's just a mirror. It doesn't open up like the old one, but it's got a new light that works, and even a new toilet. And I forgot to show y'all this genius idea. Okay, we have so many people here that we put up this extra rod, and then we wrote everybody's name on these clips, and then that is where we hang our bath towels. Yeah. It's construction day, and it is windy as all get out. We were playing up here at the lake for several days, and it was like 90 degrees. And then today we woke up, it is overcast and windy and a little bit chilly in the low 70s. So Caleb, you see him behind me, he's got out the kite. We've never flown a kite here before, but we're gonna try it because it is crazy windy. And my brother-in-law, he's starting on the construction. Everyone's got a little project going on. Jesse is fixing the RV. I messed it up on my way up here. I pulled into my parents' house to pick up my mom, and apparently their cable line is not underground. It was hanging, and it was hanging low, and I couldn't see it. It was at night, and I ripped it right out of their house, and it tore up some stuff on the roof of our RV. So Jesse's working on that, and we're all getting busy. Here we go. Uncle Cam, he's taking the reins and showing Caleb how it's done. I just can't believe this weather. We've never had weather like this here before, but this is perfect, and we're not gonna be crazy sweaty or sunburned while we're working today. Okay, Larly, what are you doing? I'm marking where to put the other hole on the other side of the pole because the drill bit doesn't go all the way through, so just trying to give him a level idea of where to go on the other side. What you got on here, babe? What did you tell me that was for?
Construction I do on the weekends.
Construction on the weekends, aka lake house.
That's right.
Did you fix the RV?
Yeah.
Are you still mad at me?
No.
A little bit? Okay. Here's our stash of lumber that Lowe's delivered this week. I hope it's enough to get the job done. If not, we can just get more, but Cameron and Doug, they're working on carrying the supplies over to the work area. Okay, here's what Larly and I are working on. These are old beams from the roof of the last porch roof, and we're gonna bang the nails inside.
Recycle.
Yeah, we're gonna bang the nails. Let's see, where is one?
I just did them all.
Oh, she did them all. Okay, here's what I mean. We're gonna bang those bad boys down as flat as we can. The first board is going up. I almost missed it. The girls and I, we were working away over here on nail duty, and then my sister said, you've got to go record that. So here we are. This is the first board going on. Girls and I now have my brother's girlfriend Betsy and Aunt Dixie and my mom Susie all helping me on nail duty. Hey Kinley, how's your day going?
Great.
Yeah? What's so great about it?
I get to help build the deck.
You do?
Well, I'm not building it. I'm helping on nail duty.
Helping on nail duty? All right. Hey, Caleb.
Hey.
Oh, I have to bring the camera up because you're taller than me now.
Guess so.
Is all this building making you taller and stronger?
I think it's my new girlfriend.
It's your new girlfriend? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Guys got the second board up, and then they're building the third board that we're gonna put across the back end here. We worked together and we put up a board on the outside of the poles and then on the inside. And I learned why construction workers wear hard hats. I got hit in the head. And I got sawdust blown in my eyes, so I should have worn safety goggles. But it's okay. So if my neighbors are watching this, I'm sorry. The kids and the dogs, they've been playing over at your little beachy area since the water is down. So I hope you don't mind. But there's 4 children and 2 dogs coming back. And earlier when I said that we don't ever get weather like this, I just mean we're never here for weather like this because we haven't had a heater in the home for years, but we just got one a couple of weeks ago, so now we can spend some time here during the cooler weather when we need a heater. And since the water's down, you can see all the bricks that we threw in to support the wall. Kind of crazy. Here, here's Born. He steals the children's toys. And this one here is Kinley, Little Mermaid. There's Bossy Boy. There's Caleb. What's in your hand, Caleb? What are you holding? Nothing. Okay. And then over here we've got Born took Millie's floaty, and then Rhett's got that barbell. He's living the dream. He does this like 100 times a day. Watch the native mammals as they cut through the local wood pieces. Little Dixie standing between the boards. She's on screw duty. I tried this job. I don't trust myself with a screw gun. Okay, we got it figured out this time. We set up the brackets and screwed those in, and then we're adding the boards. And so all those silver brackets are all screwed in. But my mom hurt her foot. She dropped one of these heavy boards on her foot, so she's inside icing it. Plot twist, it is a medicine cabinet. Well, looky here. They got all the underboards put on, and now they're sliding up the top boards. I don't know the lingo. Is this the floor? This is the floor. Here's Jessie trying to give me a heart attack. Cameron is so strong, bringing over those boards 2 at a time. And look how fast this deck came together. It is amazing to me. I've never done anything like this before. Can you tell? I got this board up connecting to the current porch. Whoa, don't fall. And then he fit this board on there just right and nailed it into the concrete or screwed it. How do you screw into concrete? That is a mystery to me. Just like that.
What's the matter? You can't get up there?
Dance party. Look at that big baby. It's a big baby bear. He loves his daddy. Daddy sees him. It's day 2 of construction. We are getting a little bit of a slow start this morning, most of us, but Dale was out here bright and early during the 7 o'clock hour, getting at it, and we all are just kind of filing in after having our breakfast and stuff. And we're just gonna see how far we can get today. We all have to go home today, so it's gonna be a shorter work day. And what else? I'm sore today. My hip is like not right, but luckily I do have an appointment with my chiropractor tomorrow, and that bump on my head is really sore and it didn't swell out, so I'm worried. Or is that just for babies? You know when babies bump their head and you want it to come out in a knot because otherwise it's got swollen inside? So I gotta check on that. And my mom's foot is doing it's doing better, but she's still in a bit of pain, so I don't know if she'll be able to come out here today to help, but this is where we're at. All right, I'm back. So we need to add some kind of stairs that come off right here and go down here and then turn to go over that way. And I really want them to cover up the current stairs because they're pretty dangerous, but then that just makes it so wide. So I can't really wrap my head around that yet. And then the other thing is down below. Let me take you down there. Okay, down here it's maybe about 4 feet tall, I would guess. What should we do to enclose this? Like some type of lattice work, but maybe not lattice. I don't know what's like new and trending or what would look cute, but we need some way to enclose this area down here. I love how this board is in line so that we can cover up all the treacherous rocks. We noticed a tree full of buzzards up here. It's like the start of a scary movie. And Dale, he's so tall, he's been straddling that joist for an hour. He needs to get himself unstuck from there before he becomes a permanent fixture. And here is the deck. Mom came out, she's feeling a lot better now. The last thing we're gonna do is cut off these crazy ends here and cut off these ends as well. Larly and I, we marked it off with a pencil, and Dale's gonna come through and cut it off so everything is even Steven. Well, we're home and we got the sawdust out of every crevice, and phase 1 of the deck is done. The next time we go, we're gonna take some friends along with us and put up the roof as well as the railing. I'll keep you posted, and until then, live free.